Hello everyone, I hope you're well. We're going to hop right into the reading. So it's going to be a spirit baby reading. My name is Demi. Welcome to Celestial Waters. So there's a spirit baby. What's a spirit baby realm basically? It's not a particular spirit baby coming forward, but they were pointing to toddlers. They were saying toddlers, toddlers. And then they're talking about how from newborn until the elder age, until you transition back over, newborn until your time of death, there's something you can learn about every single age. They're saying there is wisdom in every single age group, but they're specifically pointing, they're talking to toddlers. And they're saying to watch toddlers. So if you have children, if you've got toddlers, or if they're within your family, if your friends have got kids and they're that toddler age, they're saying to watch them and learn from them. And particularly when they see something and they want it, they just reach out their little toddler hand and they normally just grab it. They're like, mine. And they're putting like the example in my mind of my cousin's little one. So she's 1.5. But particularly if you've got food, if you've got like chocolate or some sort of snack or crisp, if you just got food in front of you on your plate, she sees it. She's like, share, some, more, mine. So she repeats those words. So, and they're saying like toddlers, they don't like critically think. If they see something, they want it. They don't critically think. They're not like, do I deserve it? Should I go for it? Am I allowed to have it? They see it, they want it. They're just going to grab and they're going to take. So they're saying to take that lesson and to take that wisdom. And obviously you want to be doing it in an adult legal way. You don't just want to go up to someone who's there. Let's say they're there counting their money. They've just purchased something from a shop and you want it as well. You're not just going to go over and take it because obviously you're going to get arrested. They're saying do it in an adult and a legal way. Like if you see something and you want it, go for it. They're saying don't give up on your dreams. Go for things that you want and don't like tell yourself you don't need certain luxuries in life. So maybe some of you have been looking at material items you've got your eye on, you've been wanting, let's say if it's like a watch, handbag, a car, whatever. They're saying go for it. It can be yours if it's within your vibrational alignment. So if you're seeing it and you have that desire and that longing, it means it is within reach. So we're going to start with this deck here, this oracle deck. So what do the collective most need to hear right now when it comes to this message from the spirit baby realm? This one here. This one is key. New beginnings, directions and adventures await for those ready to let go of the past. You were ready to let go of all of that thinking when you see something you want it. You're like, no, I don't need it. And that's particularly what's coming through. No, I don't need it. And it's luxury items. And they say it doesn't matter if you don't need it. Do you want it? You see something shiny and you want it like a toddler, just grab it and go for it. What else, spirit? So you guys are holding that key to your self-mastery right now. And I do feel like living that nicer life and having that bigger house and having that better car. All of these things for you guys right now are within vibrational alignment. You are attuned to them. You are aligned to them. But they're saying particularly the word attuned to them, which is why you keep seeing it. So maybe you're seeing something that you want, okay? The example of a watch. You're seeing the nice watch that you want. Maybe every time you go on social media, pictures of it pop up, or you get those adverts pop up because you know we have like alien technology that is tailored to what we've been talking about, what we've been searching. It will bring up those adverts on your phone or on any gadget that you are using. Or let's say you're like going for a walk down the street and you hear people and they're discussing that very make of car or that handbag that you've been having your eye on. It's like the universe, God is giving you these signs because you can have it. I'm hearing you can have it, so go for it. Obviously you want to be working towards it, but don't tell yourself that you don't need something. It's not about that. You desire it. What else, spirit? What else, spirit? And sometimes those desires are actually coming from the soul. So let's say your soul hasn't experienced living in luxury. Your soul didn't experience nice things in past lives. Maybe you were in this lack consciousness and always in this poverty, and they're being shown somebody outside in the cold and in the rain, like kind of like an orphan energy. Let's say your soul has experienced that in a lot of lifetimes, and now in this lifetime your soul is like, I want more. I want to experience the finer things in life. I want to experience the luxuries. I want to travel. I want to do this. So it's coming from your soul. This desire is longing. It's coming from your soul. It's not just your human self. It's not you being materialistic. What else, spirit? Can I get another card, please, from the collective? You could also be seeing keys everywhere, particularly like an ornate key like is on this card here. But you were also in a very fated and destined time, which is why you're being asked to strive for more. We have here Moon. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Do you know what as well? It's going to be your spirit baby who's saying you can have this, because now I'm seeing the spirit baby realm as well. Again, it's not a particular spirit baby coming through you guys, but the spirit baby realm, they're like by your side and they're pointing as well, and they're pointing at these different things. They're pointing at this big house, they're pointing at this car, they're pointing at this handbag, this watch. They're saying you can have it, it's yours, it's right there. They're saying look, and they're pointing like this. You could be seeing cherubs everywhere, like particularly cherubs with like wings on somebody as a tattoo, particularly on someone's back. Maybe you guys have this, but I'm seeing like here on the shoulder area there's a cherub with wings. That's coming through for somebody. Maybe you're about to meet someone and they have this tattoo, and this person's going to be very, very significant when it comes to you going for more in this material density. When it comes to assisting you with your abundance and pulling in more money so you can have these kinds of opportunities, so you can afford these things. You guys could be watching a lot of vlogs of people who already have this stuff. And it's not a jealousy that's coming from you. You're looking at it, you're like, I want that. I want that life. I want that for myself. You can have it. They keep saying you can have it. So the moon could be very, very significant right now. You guys could be working with the moon's energy. I heard the moon's magic. So maybe you're already doing this, or you're being asked to work particularly with the full moon and the new moon and bringing things in. If you're trying to attract new beginnings and bring in abundance, I would work with the new moon. But obviously the full moon, you're working with that as well when you want to completely close out cycles and end things out. So you want to completely banish that lack consciousness, that poverty mindset. And then you want to work with that new moon phase for your new beginning. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more? We have Lovers. There are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. So you're going to be faced with two options. One of the paths is going to be that path where you will essentially be settling more. It's going to be that energy in that path of, oh, I don't need it. I have enough of what I have. And then this other path you're going to have the option to go down is the one that's going to have all of these luxuries. It's going to have all of these material items that you do desire that are actually coming from your soul. And you're going to be asked to choose. Like, which one do you want? Choose. And the spirit babies are guiding you over here. They're like, this one. Go down here, because obviously in the future these children are going to be joining you and coming through Earthside. They want to experience the finer things in life as well, which is why they're assisting you. They keep showing me they're around people, you know, kind of like the angel on your shoulder or the devil on your shoulder, but it's the cherub on your shoulder. They're like, here, go for that, it's shinier, it's better, go for this. I'm hearing the more. My little cousin's little one, when she sees you with like chocolate, she'll come up to you. More. Even if you haven't given it to her yet, she'll be like, more. Because she already knows in her mind you're going to share it and you're going to give it to her. This is the thing. Don't overthink things too much. You are deserving. Don't overthink things too much. This one, we have Halls of Amenti, initiation. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiations. So this is what you are currently going through right now. You are standing at this portal, at this mirror, and they're saying again, okay, which option do you want? Are you going to go down here where, oh, I don't need this, I don't need that? Or are you going to go down here where you're striving for more and you're striving for better? And it's not a case of, am I deserving? Because in this physical density, in this realm, remember the Earth's a school. In this physical density, it isn't just about, are you deserving? Are you a good, clean-hearted person? It's about the karma and the work you've done, all of the things that you've released and that baggage you've gone through, where you've pulled yourself up into a higher vibration. This realm is more about higher vibration. Even when it comes to health, like your physical health of the body, they're bringing this through now. If you're on a higher vibration, it's less likely that certain diseases and viruses and things can actually exist within your physical body. They're saying to look into quantum physics. Quantum physics keeps coming up at the moment in a lot of readings. So I feel like a lot of people have been looking into and researching like quantum leaping and timeline jumping, because this is happening for a lot of people. A lot of people are literally in the midst of a timeline jump, of a portal jump, but one that is very fated and destined, one that is really going to activate and spark you, particularly when it comes to your higher mind. So it's like new knowledge and wisdom that has kind of always been there or been repressed, and certain people have always known, but it hasn't been in the public eye. It's now coming into the public eye. What else, Spirit? And now the spirit babies, they're showing me, they're like throwing down scrolls from the spirit baby realm onto Earth. They're like throwing down all these bits of paper on these scrolls that have all this new knowledge and wisdom on, and people are seeing it falling and they're picking it up, and as soon as you touch it, you pick it up, it goes, they're saying into your bloodstream, it goes into your DNA and it activates you in a whole new way. They're saying there is newness under the sun. You know, people will say that phrase, there's nothing new under the sun. There is newness under the sun, they're saying. What else, Spirit? Can I get one more card for the collective from this deck? This one. This one here says, Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. This is confirming again that you guys are going to be faced with two options, two decisions. I'm staring at the Lovers card again. So you're going to be faced with two paths that you can go down, or two doors that you can choose to walk through. Which one are you going to choose to walk through? You're going to go through the one with the rainbow, with the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I can already see that. But you are going to ponder on it. You are going to look at the other path and be like, but this one's more comfortable. This is what I've known before. Not just your human self, but your soul has known this path before, where you will have enough, but you may not be able to experience all of the luxuries in life that you want to experience. You're going to take a risk, going to take a gamble, you're going to go for the rainbow reality, the rainbow path. And the spirit baby realm, they're around humanity at present and they're influencing this. They're saying go for more, strive for more. And what else? We have Radha, soul flame, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. This is confirming again that these desires and these longings, they are coming from your soul. Your soul wants to experience abundance. Your soul wants to experience wearing the finest jewelry and the finest clothes and eating all these fancy foods at these fancy restaurants. Your soul wants to experience being a peacock and being regal and being royal in this lifetime. And you will have this because your human self is aligning. Your human self is attuned to your soul sound. It's like your soul is emitting this, but it's doing it through vibration. It's doing it through frequency, through music, and you're listening to it. You could be hearing like certain songs are being drawn to certain music right now. The music that is made, they're saying, by billionaires. So music that is made by billionaires. So the artist will be a billionaire. You could be, being shown Adele. Adele was coming through. So maybe you're really drawn to Adele. Or you're looking at artists who have really and truly made it, and their music is that music that will be a classic. It's that music that touches the hearts and souls of people from all backgrounds, all walks of life, and all ages. Again, they're showing me newborn to an elder, all ages, and they're putting Adele into my head. Maybe some of you guys work in the music industry, or you could just be fans, but they're using that as an example to strive for more. You can come from humble beginnings and you can bloom like this beautiful lotus flower that grows in the muck and the dirt, and it still blooms, it still blossoms, because this is you guys. We're going to get some poems, some spirit baby poems. No, we're not. They want to start with this one here next. So what messages from this deck do the collective need to hear from the spirit babies? This one. I came to you in your dreams. Did you see me? I was so excited to see you. Do you guys, you could be dreaming as well, particularly of babies, of children, and of pregnant women, and of breastfeeding. So all of these omens are connected to fertility. They're connected to life itself. They're connected to abundance. If you're having dreams about your spirit baby, about children, about pregnancy, about breastfeeding, this is all connected to life, creation. And obviously that's abundance. What else, spirit? What else, spirit? This is the thing, when people have really tapped into their sexual energy, and when people have money, a lot of the time, and let's give the example of gold diggers, a lot of the time they're not just looking at the man that has the money, they'll be looking at the sexual energy as well, because you normally would put 2 and 2 together. Obviously, sometimes people can come into a lot of wealth and a lot of money, let's say they've just inherited it through their family, and they may not necessarily cultivate a very strong sexual energy, but you do tend to put 2 and 2 together, because someone has a very powerful creative life force, then they should be able to tap into abundance and pull abundance into themselves. What else, spirit? And I feel like this is what you guys have been working on, the core of who you are, the core of yourself, because the spirit babies are pointing here. So it's like your willpower, your solar plexus. We have here ruffles, bonnets and glittery bows, dimpled smiles and dancing toes. It's a girl. But it's that divine feminine energy that is very powerfully around you guys at present. You know, sitting pretty, sitting in your throne and being that magnet and allowing things to come for you. So men and women both have that divine feminine energy, but the divine feminine is really being asked to be tapped into right now, whether you're a man or a woman. It's like she wants you sitting pretty. She, the origin, the creator, the womb herself, she wants you sitting pretty and be that magnet, be that receiver, and be open to receive. You are deserving and it is within reach. We have here, stop watching the same part of your movie over and over. You're never going to get to the good part if you keep rewinding it. You're never going to get to the good part if you keep rewinding it. So they want you focused on this path down here. And they're pointing to this star. So you can have all of this. And if you think about this here, it's like acting, it's like production. So it's asking you to be your main character and create the life that you want. Your life can be a movie, but you have to create it. And this is what you guys are doing. It's like you're really integrating all of these truths that are coming through from the spirit baby realm right now. Again, they're pointing to toddlers again. They're saying, look at toddlers, watch toddlers, and really integrate the wisdom that a toddler holds. If they see something they want, it's theirs. They're going for it. We have here elephant. There was an elephant on this card as well, and I was staring at it, but I didn't mention it. So an elephant could be a sign that you guys are seeing right now. And elephants are very, very intelligent. They're very ancient, I'm hearing, and very intelligent. And they love deeply. They love unconditionally. They're known to grieve and have funerals when one of the herd passes over. But again, this is, I said herd, and now I'm like, that word just keeps flashing up in my mind. Herd. So it's like teamwork, working together. So if you guys have partners, if you've got family members, if you've got friends who also are wanting to experience the luxuries and the finer things in life, work together. We have here Harry Potter. So this is you being asked to tap into your magic and hone your magic. Again, the spirit baby realm, they are talking about connecting with the moon and working with the magic of the moon, particularly the full moon and the new moon. So they want you completely ending out a cycle, and then you're going to work with the new moon to usher in that new dawn. What else, Spirit? Light flicker. So you could notice when you're going in and out of rooms, if you are going into buildings, and even if you're walking under a lamppost, I'm seeing someone walk under a lamppost in the street, it's going to flicker. And this is because you are being activated. It's where you are being activated. It's like your electromagnetic field. If you've been doing the work and you're sitting pretty in your divine feminine energy, you become that magnet, you will notice where the electricity that exists within your heart, within you, is going to start affecting the electricity outside of yourself. That's what's happening. Jeez, hit me in the face. We have here superhero. Again, main character energy. Movies is coming through as well. Because we had the movies coming through. Where was it on this card? So movies is coming through. So maybe you guys have always had dreams of being an actor or an actress. So go to the casting. Put your name out there. Go to the casting, I'm hearing. Don't allow fear to take you back, because you only get to be who you are in this lifetime once. If you're going to reincarnate in the future, you're going to be someone completely different. And who you are in that lifetime, your personality, your essence, you could have completely different desires and dreams and wishes. So if you have a dream, wish and desire, go after it. Stars are very significant. I felt like someone was in my room. Maybe you guys can feel spirits around you more than usual, and your hairs could be standing on end. You could also be feeling you're going hot and cold by the spirits that are around you. You could feel like there is one very, very strongly within your room, and it's like they are watching over you. We have here, this can also be your spirit babies, because obviously this is the spirit baby realm that is speaking here. Snail. So things will be moving faster. In the past, you've moved at snail's pace. And I feel like when you've wanted something, you've moved very, very slow. It's like, okay, I need to have a strategy. I need to do this. I need to do that. And you get up in your head too much and you don't take that risk and you don't jump. You're being asked now to take that leap of faith. And when you do that, you'll notice how fast things were moving and where you had actually held yourself back and maybe wasted time. Because we can waste time and you can self-sabotage and you can actually miss opportunities and blessings. I don't know why people say they can't. You know, people say if something's for you, it's for you, it won't pass you by. But if you don't get out of your arse, you don't leave your house, and that you can't meet that person, or if you don't put yourself up for that casting, then you're not going to get that role. So things can pass you by that could have potentially been for you. We have here purple. So this is connected to the higher chakras, and this is what is activating, which is where I feel like you'll be feeling and sensing and seeing spirits and entities around you. What else, spirit? If you ever feel uncomfortable, you feel like an eerie energy of a spirit that is around you, you want to ask it to leave. You want to ask anything that is not close to the Most High God, that is not close to Christ or the Son, to leave. They're not allowed or welcome around you. We have magazines. So you could be seeing certain signs on magazines everywhere. Some of you could have dreams of being on a magazine, of being on a front cover. Maybe you're a model, you work in the modeling industry, or you did in the past, or you could be a writer and author, and you've always wished and dreamed of your face being out there. Again, they're saying go for it. Dreams and wishes and desires are placed within us for a reason. Sometimes they can be more connected to the human self and not necessarily the soul, but I'm not getting this from this message and from this reading. Did you want poems from this deck? We have here, old mobile phones, Inspector Gadget, inventing things will be my habit. Intrigued by satellites and bright lights. Before I'm born, I'll play with the electrics. That's how you know I'm close by. Just popping in to say hi. Sometimes it may give you a fright. Like the TV going static. Only me, so don't panic. Energy is an interesting thing. You can feel it just like the wind. Gravity and mass. When I'm gifted a telescope, I'll be so glad. They just wanted that poem there. So this is confirming how your electromagnetic field is affecting the electrics around you. So you could be noticing it's not just the lights flickering. It's like even like if your phone, or if you've got like a tablet or a laptop, the charge, you could notice the charge is really low. You're like, crap. You're like scrambling to get your charger, and then you could be like holding it for a while, and then you look again, it's like it's gone up. You're like, what? It's like your intention, but together with the electricity of your body. They're talking about the electricity of your body. It's like you charged it. Or you could be noticing that recently all of your gadgets never seem to be losing charge, particularly your phone. There's something about your phone, something you can hold here, so it won't be that big. It's like you're charging it with your energy. That's coming through for someone. Some of you could be destined to invent something. And obviously when it comes to destiny, your human self, you have to be working in unison with your soul. You have to have that willpower to take that risk and pull yourself up to your destined timeline. This this is what is happening with a lot of you guys, is like your human self is listening to your soul more, is taking heed with your soul more and the Most High God. And you're like, wait a minute, I've been going down this path here, and yes, I'm content here, I have peace here, I can afford to like have a roof over my head and pay for like water, food, blah blah blah, but I want to travel, I want to experience this, I want to experience that, I want to have this Rolex watch, I want to have this Chanel handbag, I want to have this better car, whatever it is. And you can have it. You're looking at this this pathway this way, and they're showing me a rainbow. So this one has a rainbow. This one still has like a nice horizon. Again, they're saying there's nothing necessarily wrong with this path here, but you would be settling a bit at a soul level, because you can have this over here, which is why you can see it. So walk down it. And the spirit babies, they're guiding you right now. The spirit baby realm, they are guiding you right now. You can have that rainbow. I said guardian, I want to say guiding. So they're guarding you as well. You are protected, and you're not just protected by your ancestors, your spiritual court, the Most High God. You're also protected by these spirit babies. Because remember, spirit babies, they are souls. They're souls who will be coming through Earthside, so they have power, particularly more so when they're on the other side, because they're not confined by this physical density, and they're not playing that game of remembrance. They're on the other side. They see more, they know more, they remember who they are. But that's all the messages coming through. I hope that did resonate with somebody out there. If you did want a personal reading, my website is in the description below.